Hey, what's going guys? In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to mirror merge in Microsoft Word. Before we begin, what is mirror merge? Mirror merge is a feature to create multiple documents at once using a document template. You can use mirror merge to create batches of labels, letters, envelopes, and as well as emails. If you work in an office-related environment or office admin-related jobs, then mirror merge is a very useful skill to learn. So what do you need to perform mirror merge in Microsoft Word? You'll first need a data source, and your data source can be an Excel file, CSV file, access or SQL Server or Oracle database, and as well as Outlook contacts or any type of files or database that Microsoft Word supports. And in this tutorial, we'll be using an Excel file as our data source. And the second thing you need is a Word document file as your template. In this exercise, I'll be using an Excel workbook as my data source file in the statement work template that I download from Microsoft Office website. And feel free to download the files using the link in the video description below so you can follow along. So the first step is we need to prepare data for mirror merge. In here, let me make the icon a little bit bigger. So let me open my Excel file and let's take a look at what the data looks like. So the most important step in the mirror merge process is to set up and prepare your data. And in this Excel file, I have a worksheet called database. And this table right here is going to be our data source. And just want to point out that you're not limited to just one worksheet per Excel file. You can have multiple worksheets as multiple data sources in a single Excel file. But for each worksheet, you can only have one table as your data source. So let's say you want to have 5 different data sources that link to one Word document template. In here, you will just basically create 4 more worksheets, and each worksheet can only have one table as your data source. And when you link the data source to your Word document, then you will be able to see all 5 data sources. But for this exercise, I'm going to keep everything simple. So I'm going to just leave us one worksheet as our data source. In here, let's take a quick look at our table. So for my table, I have client name, address, city, state, code, the zip code. So let me rename these to zip code. And dates, SOW number. So you'll see what those fields are used for when open the Word document. So this table is our data source. Now the next step is to start the mirror merge process. And here, let me open my template. Here's my Word document template. Let me drag it over. So from the file, from the Word document that I upload, and this is what the file is going to look like. So for the template file that I'm using, I pre-populate the information, based on my personal information. For you, you have to manually update some of the fields, but the ones that are highlighted, we'll be using those fields as our mirror merge fields. So let me close this template file, and this one is for you to use. And let me make this a little bigger. All right. Okay. So right now we have our template. Now we need to link this template to our data source. And to do that, so under the mailings tab, I want to choose Start Mirror Merge, and this allows you to choose what you want to use the mirror merge for. Do you want to use the mirror merge as letters, or do you want to use the mirror merge as to create multiple emails, or you want to use the mirror merge to create envelopes and labels and so on. So I'm going to choose letters. And here, the next step is we need to select recipients. So we have 3 options. So here, if you want to type a new list, so that basically you have to manually type your data source. So meaning like you have to manually create a table in Microsoft Word. Or you can choose from Outlook contacts. But here for this exercise, since we're trying to connect our template to a data source, so we're going to use an existing list. And you should see a dialog window pop up. In here, navigate to the folder or directory that where you save the file, the data source file. So here I saved my data source file under my mail merge folder, and here's my Excel file. So select the file and click on open. So here, since I only have one worksheet, and on that worksheet I only have one table, and the worksheet name is called database. So choose the table that you want to use as your data source. And since my column headers is located in the first row of my table, I'm going to check this checkbox right here and click on OK. Now the next step is we need to insert our mail merge fields. And here I'm going to replace all the highlighted fields with the mail merge field. So here I'm going to remove these. So here's so let me open the Excel file. And so remember, some of the fields do not make sense before. And here's the SOW. So the SOW column is linked to the SOW number right here. And the client name is linked to the client name column. And so what else? And here we have other things like the total amount is linked to the total fees column, and so on. And if I scroll down a little bit more, so here we have a couple more fields that we need to map. Client name and company name. So actually the company name should be your company name. And oops. Oh, here. Let me replace this with my company name. Okay. To insert the mail merge field, and let me go all the way to the first page. You want to choose insert mail merge fields right here. And this will display all the columns that are available, or fields are available that you can use as the merge field. And by default, so if you click on match fields, and Microsoft will already have some predefined fields that are available. So like job title, address 1, address 2. So these are the most commonly used fields that people use or company use. But here we're going to manually map each fields one by one. So I'm going to cancel these, and so I'm going to basically replace every single highlight fields with the merge fields. And here I'm going to delete the field and go to insert merge field and look for SOW number and close. And the client name, so delete. And look for client name and insert. And I'm going to speed up a little bit. So I just finished replace all the fields with the merge fields. And now if we click on preview results, so let me go back to the top. As you can see that when we turn on the preview results feature, and we can see what the output is going to look like. And here we can see my first record is Apple, and here we have the name of the company or client and address, and here we have the dates and the SOW number and a couple other things. Let's keep going. And here's the amounts and project manager name and the client call center number and so on. So you get an idea. And we can also navigate to different record. So here on the top, we can navigate to a next record. Or if we want, we can go to the last record, which is Dropbox, or the first record, which is back to Apple. Now we finished previewing the mail merge process. Now we can go ahead and click on the finish merge option, and we can either print the documents or we can send the Word document as an email attachment in a blank email. And I'm going to choose print documents. So here I can either print all the records, or meaning that all my clients, or I can choose just this current record, which is Apple, or I can choose whether or not I want to print from maybe record number 3 to record number 5, and it's all up to you. But I'm going to choose all records and click on OK. And here I'm going to print as a Adobe PDF file. And I'm going to choose my target directory as mail merge MS Word folder, and save. So here's the PDF file, and unfortunately you can see that Microsoft Word basically combine all the Word documents together into one single PDF file. So if you want to create an individual PDF file, unfortunately I don't know how to do this manually, but what I usually do is I'll write a VBA automation to basically automate the process, so I can basically print or save each record as their own individual file. And I'll post a separate video to show you how to do that using VBA. But this is everything I want to share with you guys in this video. Thumbs up if you like my video, and please subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.